Hello everyone, my name is Karen Montaño and today together with my classmates Jennifer Pablos, Natalia Fernandez and Mariana Rodriguez, we will present our project titled Learning English Through Social Media.
In this project, we explore how social media has become an immobile and accessible tools for learning English. Nowadays, people spend a significant amount of time of social media. Based on this, we asked our mails the following question: How do people use social media to improve their English skills? In this presentation, we will share the findings of our research. This was achieved through the review of academic articles, the analysis of real content on various platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, among others, and interviews with student user. Our aim is to understand how this platform motivates and support language learning in everyday life.
To begin, we decided to research academic articles about the influence and importance of using social media and other online platforms for learning English. We found that nowadays social media has become an effective and innovative way to learn English beyond the traditional classrooms. People use platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Netflix, Facebook, WhatsApp, Classifix, Duolingo, and others to improve their English skills in a flexible, accessible, and self direct way. These platforms allow users to practice and language skills such as vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and listening anytime and anywhere. In addition, many of these tools help increase motivation, independence, and collaborative learning. Through virtual classes, online communities, immediate feedback, and interactive activities, users can learn at their own pace and get answers to their question in real time.
Many people use social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook to improve their English. Um, let's start with TikTok. This app is full of short, dynamic videos that help users learn in a fun and easy way. Many English teachers around the world create content focused on pronunciation, vocabulary, and everyday expressions. Mm, for example, there are videos where you can repeat phrases, listen to native speaking, or learn slang and idioms used in the real conversation. One of the advantages of TikTok is that the content is short and visual, which helps people um, stay focused and motivated. You can comment, ask questions, and even deal with teacher to practice. Many people use social media platform like now let's talk about Facebook. This platform offers a different learning experience. Um, there are many groups where people from different countries gather to practice English. In these groups, users share videos, exercise, memes, and useful phrases. Mm, they also ask questions, receive feedback, and support each other. For example, someone could post a sentence and ask if it is correct, and other members will explain the grammar rule or give suggestions. This creates a collaborative environment where learning becomes social and interactive. Now let's talk about Facebook. This platform offers a different learning experience. Um, there are many groups where people from different countries gather to practice English.
Below, you will see a series of interviews conducted with different people in which we ask them about the use of social media as a tool for learning English.
Do you think social media is an effective tool for learning English? Yes or no?
Hello, my name is Maria Paula Fernandez, and I think that social media is an effective tool.
My name is David, and yes.
No.
Yes.
Mention some advantages and disadvantages of using platforms like YouTube or TikTok for learning English.
Yes, I think that social media could be useful to learn and improve vocabulary and pronunciation. And some of the disadvantages that can manage them, it's that we don't have like interaction with the teacher or the person that is going to teach you English. And the social media only applies if the person that wants to learn English, it's a person that can manage this client.
One of the advantages is that you have more flexibility and accessibility. Disadvantage is that this one is not reliable and the consistency is very low.
Well, I think there is no utility of using TikTok for learning any language, especially English. And in this platform, you can find many lives of numerous people that teach you like the fastest way to learn English, but this doesn't useful because they sell you the idea that you can learn a language in only 2 or 3 hours. Reason that is impossible. On the other side, using YouTube as a tool for learning a language can be more useful because you can find many official channels like the BBC English channels, and they teach you and they give you some tips for the language, in this case English.
The digital platforms like YouTube and TikTok are part of students' everyday lives. As an educator, I see how these tools and can strongly enjoy learning. However, it's essential to examine both the benefits and the potential drawbacks when using them for educational purposes, especially in the context learning English. One advantage constant exposure to the language, entertain and visual content, and self-paced learning. Accessibility, most content is free across device. Disadvantage. Lack and the structure content is not always organized in the pedagogical sequence and which may hinder straight process. Kind of distraction risk, inappropriate context, and informal vocabulary.
How can traditional education systems adapt to effectively incorporate social media tools?
Internet, we can find some websites and video that help us know more structures and more vocabulary. I think that for schools or maybe universities, we can use them as tools that help us improve our English.
Access to universal accessibility to education.
Like I said before, the schools nowadays can use YouTube for specific use of the official channels like the BBC English channels and other more like American English or British English or even Australian English to teach the students tips or some rules about the basic ideas of the language. And otherwise, there isn't utility or useful ideas or I don't know, like mythologies for using Facebook or Instagram or TikTok for a scholar purpose.
Okay, from my perspective as a preschool teacher, I have seen how young children are naturally draw the sounds, color, and interactive with the screens. Someone's suggestion for the adaptation, update curriculum design, train the teachers, provide professional development, focusing on using platforms like YouTube or TikTok pedagogic purpose, encourage content creation, and create safe and guide environments. Use multimodal every assessment. By incorporation, they change. English learning becomes more dynamic and relevant and connected to the real world. and communication system that students already know and enjoy. Especially in preschool, where language learning is more effective through play and exploration. Social media can be allowed to when used care, creative, and clear education purpose.
In conclusion, we observe that social media platforms like YouTube and TikTok have become attractive tools for learning English, as they facilitate vocabulary practice, pronunciation, and listening comprehension in a visual and autonomous way. However, some content lacks pedagogical structures, cause distractions, or create false expectations about quick language learning. Therefore, it is essential to use them with critical thinking to harness their potential in traditional education. It is necessary to integrate them with a clear pedagogical approach and train teachers in their responsible and appropriate use.
Thank you for attention. Bye bye.